All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with our hope is another quick and edifying sit down. Okay? And what inspired this sit down was a video I was watching by Christopher Green on AFTV News. All right, as you brothers know, that guy brings out a lot of good and solid material. But nonetheless, this video was talking about how the stock market and pretty much a good chunk of the U.S. economy is going to crash. And with that, he was saying that you have a lot of people don't realize the danger that's about to take place in 2 or 3 weeks. And when he said that, it reminded me of the scripture. I believe it's in Proverbs, if I'm not mistaken, but it talks about how the wise or the prudent man foreseeth the evil, the wicked pass on and are punished. And I can't think of a more fitting scripture because, as Christopher Green was speaking on, you got the stock market in this economy that's pretty much about to tank. Okay? And it's Friday. We got the weekend coming up. And guess what? The majority of the people in America are going to be doing today. Getting a Halloween costume set so they can go to the club, take pictures, and do the same old shit that they was doing last weekend. All right? This weekend is, we all know with Halloween, this is women's free pass to dress as slutty as they want to, and all under the guise of a costume and festive fun. Okay? These people don't realize that what's about to happen is going to shake every single aspect of their life. And the only thing that they're concerned about is a Halloween costume and getting to the club. It truly lets you know the state of mind of the American people. Okay, they are completely dumbed down and docile. One of the biggest major financial depressions in the entire history of mankind is about to take place. And folks are worried about how they're going to look in their Halloween costume. Because the thing is, what's about to happen, people really can't say they don't know. Because the men of the Lord have been out there prophesying on the highways and the byways about the upcoming calamity. Because what's about to happen is not coming, it's already here. And that reminds me of the scripture in what is it? Man, I forgot what prophet said it, but he said that write the vision and make it upon players. Well, what is it? The vision is set for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait. It will surely come to pass. Okay, I forgot which prophet said that. And I also know of another one, I believe it's in the book of Ezekiel, where it says, what is this proverb in Israel? Okay, the Lord said, hey, I'm going to cause this proverb to cease. No longer will they use it in Israel. Okay? Because you have a lot of people who be like, oh man, you guys have been talking about this financial collapse, World War III, the end of the world. You guys have been talking about that forever and nothing's happened. When in reality, it has been happening. It's been happening in increments. Okay? You don't realize that there is no such thing as a story that starts at the climax. Can you imagine watching a movie and you just looking at the climax of it and then it ends? You're gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute. What happened? Who's the main characters? What happened? What situations transpired that now we have this situation? Okay? It's the same thing in this divine script. Okay? As the scripture says, if you're occupied in prophecy, okay, you will be able to see that these things have been in the works for quite a long time. Okay? World War III is just not going to happen out of nowhere. The missiles are just going to start dropping. No. It had to be certain things put in place. There are certain things that had to happen in order for us to get to this point where now we're on the verge. No, we ain't on no verge. We are fully committed and in World War III. As I mentioned in the previous sit down, old creepy ass Joe Biden, he done messed around and bombed Syria. All right. And there's a lot of Iranian connections in Syria. So now Iran is involved. And I know we've been saying that for a very long time. Not only is this World War III imminent, okay, you're going to know that we're very close to these bombs dropping when Iran gets involved. And now Iran is officially involved. This thing is about to go down. Okay? And this is going to involve the collapse of the economy. It's going to involve the draft. It's going to involve a lot of infringing on I guess what you can call the remainder or the illusion of some type of civil liberties. All right? This war thing is going to affect everything. But, you know, the important thing is looking at these thick bitches in the club with these nurse outfits on. You know. That's why the scripture says, man, folly is set in great dignity. Because you got people, as I mentioned before, about to celebrate the most wicked and the highest of satanic holidays, and their lives are about to be forever changed in the next 3 weeks. See, this is why the men of the Lord, just as the wicked are doubling down in their wickedness, hey, the men of the Lord are doing their best to double and triple down in righteousness, because the things that we have been speaking on for years, we know that they are here, and we know that it's almost time to pretty much brace for impact. Now more so than ever. And that's why the scripture says that the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. All right. We know that the impact is coming. The boom is coming. No pun intended. But we know that the boom is coming. We don't know when. Okay. We don't know how it's going to come down, because you better believe that in order for us, or in order for us, what I mean by us, the United States, in order for us, the citizens of the United States, to get on board with this war, you know a untrue flag event has to take place. And this is going to be something, whatever this event is, it's going to completely take the people off guard. Because you know they have to make that move, but the thing is, you don't know where it's going to come from. But the men of the Lord know that it's coming. We know that the things that we've spoken of are here. And as the scripture says, we're prepping ourselves spiritually with the whole armor of God, so that when all this hell breaks loose, amen, we're going to be safe. While everybody's partying and bullshitting, excuse my language, but that's really that's happening right now. While these folks are partying and bullshitting, all right, the men of the Lord are prepping themselves, bracing for impact. Pause, no homo. Okay? Because we're living in a time where you can't, well, I should say it's not profitable. It is not profitable to have your head in the sand, lollygagging, being on folly, when the world, as you perceive to know it, is about to be totally flipped upside down. You have to remember, as the scripture says, this devil is about to come down with great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Okay? And instigating World War III is all part of the plan. Because as I mentioned before, instigating World War III will help accelerate the financial collapse of America. And when the financial collapse of America happens, everything else linked to the financial system is going to collapse as well. So as brothers and sisters who are striving in this truth to be saved, it's important now more so than ever for us to maintain this path of righteousness to the best of our abilities, because this thing is about to go down. So that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom.